Good morning. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Healing Circle number 28. I'm Jean Selch, also known as Jean of Divine Healing, and welcome. It's a beautiful day. I'm so glad you're here, and there's a reason why I chose to wear pearls today, and we'll get into that in just a moment. So I want to just remind you that in about 27 minutes, we will take a break and call into Blog Talk and have them join us. At that point, we will do the water blessing. And so anybody who wants to have their water blessed, which is also healing water, just have your water ready. If you have a bottle with a cap, please take the cap off when we do it. Thank you. I am a multidimensional healer channel. I do ancestral, generational, past life, parallel life universe healing. And I also do couples healings, and I do land and clearings and blessings. And I also do exorcisms, which some people need. Anyway, so let's do a quick heart test here. See where everybody's hearts are at. Sounding pretty good. We'll have to check that at the end too. That sounds really good. I want to let you know that I am part of a group called the spiritualbistro.com, and we have lots of other spiritual experts on there. That we have great chat groups going on. There's lots of products. And my Sacred Space audio is up. And the next one to go up that I'm just waiting for is called Be the I Am That You Were Meant to Be. And that's really stepping into your I Am presence and owning your divine truth. Because we are all divine love and light, magnificent beings having an earthly experience. So I got my what did I do with my cards? Let's take a quick break real quick, and I'll run and get my Mary cards. Hang on. And here I have them. I had them packed away because this past Saturday, I was invited to a Healing for Healers Day, and it was in New York State, up on top of a mountain. Thank you, Rachel Gunther, for inviting me. I had a great time. I met some amazing people. Oh my gosh, it was so wonderful to be in the presence of so many like-minded people that were really coming from pure intentions and really wanting everybody to feel good. So it was such an honor and a pleasure to be there. And I know I'll get invited back next year. It was pretty funny because my table was the busiest. Lots of people wanted to get on my table. They were watching how I work, and I had lots of people coming up and saying, "Can I get on your table next, Jean?" And what an honor to be valued for the work that I do. It's really great. I love it. So let's see what's in store for today's cards. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for our sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for our sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women. Blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for our sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. And I just heard a really cool new Mother Mary prayer, and I'm going to see if I can recite it by memory, because I really want to memorize this one. I really like it. And I'm going to try and say it all correctly. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed art thou amongst women. Blessed is the fruit of I am. Holy Mary, Mother of God. Oops, you know what? I don't remember the ending. Sorry. I'll get it memorized for next week. And I was supposed to research the water, why women have more water in their body, in their system, than men do. And I apologize. I was away, and then I went away to that event, and I had my granddaughter, which was really awesome. I loved having her. We had a great day. And my housemate's daughter is visiting from Ireland. So I apologize. I have a note right here next to my computer, and I will do that for you. So let's see what the top card is already here. Ooh, miracles. I love this card. It says, I trust in God to know the perfect solution to this situation. And this is the card. I'm hoping that I'm holding it on an angle enough so that you're not getting the glare and you can see it. Anyway, it's really good to have trust and faith in miracles, because miracles happen all the time in every moment. The receptionist of my dentist said to me one day, Jean, you have so many blessings in your life. And I looked at her and I said, you have many blessings in your life all day long too. You're just not paying attention. To me, I think it's a blessing that I can open my eyes, I can hear, I can see, I can smell. I think it's a blessing that I can walk to the bathroom and I can drive and I can sing and I can do all kinds of things. So I'm very grateful. And each night I go through my gratitude list, and I also will go through my gratitude list through the day. So a lot of people are struggling with all these upheavals happening this summer with the planet, with the energy that is just pouring down in a good way on Mother Earth to help awaken more of Mother Earth. And some people have made some major decisions involving major changes in their life. I recently had a conversation with someone who was in a 12-year relationship, and the woman that he was with was verbally and physically abusive to him. And I am so proud of this person for loving themselves enough to get out. Because, you know, it's not just men out there that will abuse women. It's also some women will be verbally and abusive to men. And it all needs to stop. The problem is that so many people have been steered away from what's really important. And what's really important? What's really important is loving yourself so that you can love everybody else and everything, being in service, being in community, being the best person that you can be. and trying not to take things personally and making assumptions. There are so many people out there that make assumptions and they're always wrong. If you're going from your gut, then the answer is going to be right. But if you're going from shadow ego and causing assumptions, then that's when you need to take a look at yourself and say, okay, why did I assume that this person was going to react this way when they didn't? So, you know, kudos for Don Miguel Ruiz for writing The Four Agreements, because it's an excellent book. So, and also Finding the Love That You Want. That's a really good book too. I have that one too. And I have the companion to The Four Agreements, because I studied it probably maybe when they first came out. I don't know, maybe 15 or so years ago. And for me personally, the hardest one at that time was taking things personal. But that was because I still needed more self-love and self-worth and self-acceptance. So now that I don't do that anymore. So I'm going to bend down and get my tango drum, because it's been a while since I've played it, and I think that you all enjoy it. So just 1 second, please. All right. I love my tango drum. And I know that there's some new, some new created ones out there. And let's see, I've got to try and hold this on my legs, because there's a hole on the bottom that helps let the sound out. So I don't want to block the sound, because it changes it. Whoops. You know, sound is so amazing in so many ways. First of all, we use sound to speak. Whoops. We use sound to speak, and we use sound for singing and for chanting and toning, and for prayer, for meditation. And we use sound when we're communicating. And it's really important that when you're going to have a serious conversation with someone, it's usually helpful, if I may suggest, to call in the angels and ask for their assistance for you to have the right tone sound in your voice for what you want to communicate, that you want to communicate from your highest potential, so that the person that you're conversing with hears you from a place of receiving. Because sometimes people's baggage will come up so intensely for them that in that moment it's impossible for them to really hear what you're saying. And as a practice rule for myself, when that happens, I will say to the person, we need some space, or we need some space for a day or two, so that we can all think about what's going on, what's being pushed, what buttons, and how can we readdress this conversation from a 5D method versus a 3-dimensional method. And I know sometimes, especially during these intense times when you're purging, that it can be sometimes difficult to maintain that space of grace. For me personally, when that happens to me with another person, what I do is I take some silent breaths inside myself. And I say to myself inside my head, how can I reword this so that the person that I'm trying to help understand where I'm coming from, or what I meant, or what I mean, so that they can really receive it in a way that is productive and constructive, because I can handle constructive criticism. Because when someone is suggesting a new method or maybe something new to add, they're usually coming from a place of love and wanting the very best from you. And you know the difference when somebody is doing it as a control or as a divine suggestion. So there's lots of people out there that don't believe in miracles because their life has been one battle after the next. So let's remove any blocks that are preventing you from allowing yourself to receive the miracles and see them. You are a miracle just being here. I mean, think of creating a life. How amazing is that? And isn't it really amazing? I love that the heart develops first in a fetus. I'm wondering if that happens with all animals and birds and fish, if their hearts develop first also. But that's just a friendly reminder there that our hearts are our biggest organ in our body that generates, creates, manifests, gives us insight. And so as much as you can be in a happy place, do that. Because if you're going through a rough time, it's because you need to get out of the situation, whether it's a relationship, a job, the place where you're living. And you need to trust and have faith that every time a human being loves themselves enough to take them out of a painful physical or emotional situation, whether it's a relationship or job or family, it's self-love, and the Creator will bless you 10 times fold. So if you have to move out on a roommate that you're just not clicking, trust that because you're moving out, because you love yourself, that you will find that perfect apartment or house. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into your Earth Star. Allow all that resistance to release, all that lack of self-worth to have miracles. God blesses you. Creator blesses you every day. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into the Earth Star. Let go of the resistance. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into your feet chakra. Release all those bindings on your feet and around your ankles that prevent you from seeing and witnessing your miracles. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into your root chakra. Release all those lacks of beliefs in miracles. You are worthy to have a miracle. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into your sacral. You have every right to receive your miracles. It is your birthright. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into your navel. And release any family programming that prevents you from allowing all these miracles in your life. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into your solar plexus. Release all those emotional, dysfunctional beliefs because you are worthy, very worthy. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale deep into your heart. Release all those fears and lacks of self-acceptance that prevent you from seeing and witnessing your miracles. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into your heart. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into your throat chakra so that you can voice and share your miracles, even with yourself. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into the center of your head, releasing any blocks or resistances. You are a miracle. Your gifts are miracles. You can perform miracles. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into your crown chakra. Release all that resistance. Breathe in pure, refined energy. Exhale into your Ba chakra, 10 inches above your head. All time, all space, all incarnation chakra. Release all those lacks of belief and fears that you were not worthy of a miracle. Breathe in pure, refined energy and exhale into your monad, 2 feet above your head. It's your creator God chakra. Releasing all that resistance. In your next breath, breathe in your I am presence. Exhale into your earth star. Breathe in your I am presence. Exhale into your feet. Breathe in your I am presence. Exhale into your root chakra. Breathe in your I am presence. Exhale into your sacral. Breathe in your I am presence. Exhale into your heart. Breathe in your I am presence. Exhale into your throat. Breathe in your I am presence. Exhale into the center of your head. Breathe in your I am presence. Exhale into your crown chakra. Breathe in your I am presence. Exhale into your Ba chakra. Breathe in your I am presence. Exhale into your monad. In your next breath, breathe in love. And exhale love into your heart. Breathe in love. Exhale love into your heart. Breathe in love. exhale love into your heart. Anyone who participated, you should be feeling pretty yummy in your space, in your grace, in your divine presence. You are magnificent beings. And what you are going through, think of like a butterfly. First, you're a caterpillar. And then you go inside your cocoon. And as you're inside your cocoon, you are purging and releasing all dysfunctional attachments and beliefs. And you emerge as this amazing butterfly with so many gifts and so many abilities, and knowing your I am presence, and knowing that we are all divine sacred beings. I know it's not always easy to remember that when you're seeing violence or war or destruction or hate or racism in the world. It's really sad that in 2015 we still have so much anger and hate. But we have to remember, everyone has chosen their life. Everyone has chosen their family, their friends, and their experiences. So I can remember many years ago when someone said that to me, and me thinking, wait a minute, no, it's not. It's their fault. But then once we start taking ownership and responsibility, that's when we really are able to see. So in about a minute or less, we're going to call into Blog Talk. And if anybody here would like to call in, that number is 347-989-8446. So get your water ready, and we will be blessing you the water. And we'll be taking off for the next half of the show and see what we get for calls, because we love calls. Okay, so I'm going to take a short break, and I'm going to call into Blog Talk, and we'll return. I'm so glad you're joining me. Thank you. I feel very grateful and blessed. Blog Talk's going to be coming on any second, so we're just going
30 seconds until showtime.
We're just going to be silent for a moment while we wait.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Log on Radio.
Good morning, everyone, and good morning, Blog Talk listeners, and welcome back, Google Plus and YouTube listeners. Thank you. If anybody would like to call in, the number is 347-989-8446. And today's card is Miracle. And we're talking about miracles and allowing miracles in. And we are also talking about self-love and self-acceptance and self-worth. So if everybody would please get their water. If you have a bottle, please take the cap off. And we'll talk about the pearls in a minute. Putting our hands over your water. And it's ready. Ooh, we have a caller. This is exciting. So why don't we pick up that caller right now and see what they have to say. Good morning, area code 512.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm great. Did you want me to pick up the call, or were you just listening?
Well, I was just listening, and I see that you're channeling the Ascended Master, so I wasn't quite sure. It sounded very interesting, and I would love to hear your show. Are you taking questions?
Yes, I am. We just started. We've been talking about, we just did a meditation, because I start live at 10 o'clock. We just did a meditation to release blocks and interferences and belief patterns that prevent us from witnessing and allowing ourselves to see the miracles that we have every day. And we're also, how many people take so many things for granted, because even the difficult moments are really a blessing, because it gives us an opportunity for growth.
No, that is true. I do meditate daily, so very familiar with that, and I like to call on Archangel Michael to help cut cords and remove any of the blockages that may not be serving my highest purpose.
Yes, I love Archangel Michael.
Sounds like a great meditation that you did, and I missed it. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't apologize. It's okay. You can always catch it by going on to, after the show, you can go on Google Plus, or you can go on YouTube, and it's under Gene of Divine Healing, and it's the Healing Circle number 28.
Okay.
And each week, just so you know, I do a healing meditation. Last week we did one on boundaries, because a lot of people have a hard time setting their boundaries, even when it comes to something for themselves. Yeah. And the archangels, it's awesome that you call in the Archangel Michael to cut cords and things, and to clear you, because that's one of his functions. And once we learn how to do this ourselves, then we can just do it ourselves. But in the meantime, it's awesome having the angels. What did you have a question?
Oh, well, it was more of a general just life question about I'm car shopping, and I found the one that I want, yet coming up with the down payment has been tricky. So I guess it just was around that, and if there's other resources I could be tapping into, or something else I could be doing. That's really it. So I didn't know if you were taking those types of questions.
Okay, well, actually, the first message that I got was to ask you, are you really sure that this is the right car for you?
I am sure this is the right car for me. Yes, I've done so much research. I've test drove a lot, and I keep coming back to this vehicle. And when I sat in it and I test drove it, I mean, it felt like, home. You have that feeling. I trust my intuition. Yeah, it feels really good.
Okay, I'm only asking you that because I'm just making sure it's the right color, it's the right year.
It is.
It is, okay.
I got the color that I want, yeah. The year it's used, but very lightly. It's almost new to me. It's a 2014, so.
Oh, that's a good deal. 2014, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is what I'm getting, and I'm going to just tell you straight out what I'm getting. What I'm getting is that the reason why you're having a block with the deposit is because ultimately, yes, that car, that color, that year is great for you, but there's a hang up with that particular car. So let's go deeper to see what is the hang up. You can ask Archangel Michael to clear the energy of the car from the previous owner. That's the hang up. Yep, that's the hang up. There isn't any other hang up. And maybe even, what I'm going to say is not religion right now, okay? Is maybe, if you would like, ask John the Baptist, after you have Michael clear it, ask John the Baptist to come in and bless the vehicle and bless you with the money for the down payment. That is going to make things shift and move really fast for you to purchase that car.
Okay.
Yeah, because at first they were saying, no, that's not the right car for her. And I'm like, in my head saying, but she's telling me it is. She's telling me it's the perfect car and it feels good. It feels good in her gut. And that's why I said, well, let's take it deeper. Why are you telling me this? And they said, because it has something attached to it from the previous owner.
Okay.
Yeah, and they told me what it is, and it's really not that big of a deal for you to know because I don't want you to think about it. But just know it wasn't anything bad or illegal.
Oh, yeah,
okay. Okay? Let's just say it was a love thing. Let's say it was a love thing.
Oh, all right. Well, I can definitely clear that, and I can even, I can sage it and use my Palo Santo. I can get it as well.
Absolutely, because you are powerful. You can do this. We have all the angels and the ascended masters to help us until we are fully present in our bodies of our true selves. And that's when we have shifted from the physical sense into the crystalline, being more crystallized within ourselves, because then we also will be able to time travel easier and levitate.
I work with crystals too, so I know what you mean.
Awesome. So if you were to take care of this thing with the car today is Thursday.
Today's Thursday.
Yep.
If I were to take care of it today.
Yep. And today being Thursday, by Monday you should have the money for your deposit.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's how fast it will happen.
Okay.
Which means that it could happen 2 minutes after you do the clearing and the blessing up until Monday. So not necessarily Monday, but between the time you clear it and Monday.
Okay.
And it can come in.
It's interesting you say that I would just have to get through I felt like sometime this weekend something's going to happen where I'm going to have the vehicle. So.
And you are awesome from listening to your gut, because see, your higher self or your guides had you call in here because now you know, okay, you need to clear that love energy so you can make your own love energy in the car and bless it. You know, so yeah, wow. See, you know, I love two heads better than one sometimes, because, you know, sometimes someone else can see something that we're not seeing.
Yes, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. I'm gonna start on the clearing and blessing and calling in Donna Bassett too. So Yay.
And I know that you're a person that's going to trust that the money could come in all ways, all forms.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
But you know, that fear creeps in a little. I'm like, oh, but where? But where is it going?
So when that little fear creeps in,
I know, it'll work out.
Yes, when that little fear creeps in, just say, that fear has no power over me, because I know this car is mine. I know this car is mine.
That's right.
Yeah, and I know that I'm going to be blessed with this car, and by the time this dealership closes on Monday, I'll be driving off the lot. Yay, I'm so excited for you. Wow, a 2014, awesome.
Yes, that's new for me. I drove a 99 Mercury Mountaineer for all these years, so I was ready to I paid my dues. I'm ready to have a new car that I don't have to worry about fixing stuff every other month.
And you so deserve it. You so deserve it, because just about 3 years ago, I came into the same decade myself. I was always a decade behind. And it does feel good. It does feel good to be able to get in a car and go on a road trip and know that you're not going to have to call AAA. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's such a good point. There's so many times where I'm like, well, I would love to come, yet 3 hours away, and I'm not really quite sure my car is built to make it 3 hours.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. God bless and lots of love. And I would love to stay on and listen to your show if that's okay.
Absolutely. I'll put you back on hold, and God bless you. And thank you so much for calling in. I'm so grateful. Hang on. I'm just going to put you on hold.
Okay. Thanks.
So, excuse me. So anyway, what a great call. What a great conversation. Because what were we talking about in the beginning? We were talking about miracles. Because in the beginning of the show, I always pull a card from my Mother Mary deck. And today's card was about miracles. And this woman is getting a miracle. And I'm so happy for her. And she believes in miracles. And we all need to believe in miracles. Because when we step into our truth, in our knowing, so many things open up for us. Here's a great example. Let's do this right now. For anybody who would like to do this, please say this out loud. And if you're in a place where you can say it in your head, but it's always good to voice it out loud, because sound travels. And even if you're in your house by yourself, sound will travel all the way from your voice out to the universe. So everyone out in the universe is going to hear every word that you say. Okay, here we go. I choose with my free will to break all contracts and agreements that I made with myself, any other human being, the Creator God, that caused me to block miracles, that causes me to not believe fully in miracles, and that causes me to have doubt in my I am magnificent presence. If you choose to break those now, say this. Now, null and void, so it will be, so it is done. And after you say, so it will be, so it is done, take a nice big breath. And as you exhale, allow yourself to feel all those agreements break away and feel your energy shift. There's so many times in our lives and lifetimes that we have had horrific experiences, especially during the Dark Ages and during the times of persecutions and the witch trials and stuff, and just racism as an example, if you want to come to modern times. We have forgotten that we choose each experience. And during those times, humanity has forgotten. Part of it has been because the reptilians back during the times of Atlantis put clamps inside every human being that walked the earth at that time that clamps down their gifts, that shuts down their gifts. I take those clamps out. There's other people that do. I was taking them out about 10 years plus ago, and I was told by the Ascended Masters to stop doing it because at that time there was still a lot of dark forces that were watching over humanity, and that I was told that I would be attacked in a way that I would be driven to be mad and end up in a mental hospital. So I stopped. And recently, in the last 2 years, I was given permission to do them again. So we have a green light on that, which is really good. And when I was at that Healers for Healers Day on Saturday, I must have taken out about 8 different people, clamps. I was taking clamps out. I was just taking them out. And some of them have more, some chakras have more than one clamp in them. And that's why I always say 2 heads are better than 1. Because when you're doing this spiritual stuff, our path, our soul's mission, sometimes we can miss seeing things. I know sometimes when I'm working on myself and I'm trying to remove something and I've hit a stale point, I will call up a fellow healer friend and say, could you do me a favor? Could you see what's going on here? Let's say my knee, for example. In my knee, because I've been working 3 days or 2 days on this or all day on this, and I can't seem to get it out. And this person will look at it and poof, oh, I see what it is. You know, or I could look at them or someone else and go, oh yeah, I see what it is, and take it out. I worked on a gentleman this past Saturday at the Healing for Healers, and I won't mention his name out of respect, but he had a conversation with me about never being grounded in his physical body. He said from the solar plexus up, he was very connected, but from the navel down, he was not grounded and actually could not really feel his feet grounded with the earth. So I said, well, may I have permission to take a quick look at you? So, which I did. And I said, you lost your legs in a battlefield in a previous life. And it was so detrimental to you emotionally and physically that your legs in this body, in this lifetime, are having a hard time being grounded in your body. So if you would like, I'll quickly put your legs back on and ground you back in your body. So I did that, which only took about maybe a minute or so. And he was very blown away and grateful because he was like, wow, I'm in awe. I can feel my feet on the earth. I'm feeling myself grounded for the first time in this body. So that was really exciting. And just to let you know, I'm a multidimensional healer. I do generational, ancestral, parallel universes, and past life, present past life healing. When I'm doing a healing on someone, depending on what we're doing, we might time travel back into utero. We always invite your younger selves from the time you took your first breath in this body to just before we did the healing. And we also invite all your past lives, because it's very interesting. You know, so many people have so many physical things going on with them. How many people out there have heartburn or have acid reflux? I got to talk about the pearls in a second too. And they go to doctors, they get on all kinds of medicine, milk of magnesia, chew tabs like Tums and Rolaids, stuff like that, and whatever else is new out there. Beano, I think you can take before you eat a meal so you don't get heartburn. So what I see when I look at people that have that heartburn or indigestion in their solar plexus diaphragm area is that they have lots of spikes, they have some knives, and they may have some hooks. So spikes come from someone or yourself when you talk negative about yourself, or if another person thinks or speaks negative of you. A knife comes from, and we've all had this experience, oh, I feel like I just got a knife in the back. Okay, that's coming from someone who's having some really mean thoughts or words about you. The hooks come from manipulation, when we allow people to manipulate us. And that's just an example there in heartburn. I also do couples healings. I've had great success where I've had couples on the brink of divorce, couples who hadn't had sex or made love in a couple of years. And the fun thing is before I'm out the driveway and down the road, they got their clothes off and they're making love, which is really good. So what I do for couples is I talk to them individually, ask the one partner what their issue is with their partner. Then I go and I talk to the other partner privately, and I never share what they say to me because I want to maintain their privacy and respect. And plus I want them to be able to trust me. So once I know what each issue is for each one of them, then I will either have them each lay on a table where I side by side so I can walk in between, or I will have them sit on the couch. And I've done this in person and I've done this over Skype. And what I do is I remove the interference and then reweave back that joyful love bliss. And the one couple who was actually searching for other places to live, they were so ready for a divorce. And on the day of their anniversary, they decided to try this healing. And they left me, they left my office. They went home and they made love 4 times and had the best day. And it's been 9 years and they're still together. Pretty cool, huh? But here's the secret, or the key. The key is that both parties really have to want to save their marriage. I did a couples healing a couple years ago, and the woman sent me an email 1 or 2 years later. It was definitely after a year. And she said, your healing didn't work. My husband and I just split up. And my response to her was, the healing did work. You stayed together for over a year. I cannot control where your husband's heart is. So if someone's heart is really not into fixing their marriage, fixing their relationship, it's not going to work. but it will if everybody is willing. Just like someone who comes for a healing, that person who gets on the table to receive the healing is 99.9% the healer. We who have chosen to be healers in this lifetime to assist humanity besides helping heal ourselves, we are the conductors until those people remember that they can heal themselves, that they can manifest and create their hopes, their dreams, their desires. It's a matter of belief and trust and allowing. I wake up every morning and I say, my morning is so wonderful and amazing. I can't imagine how much more wonderful my day can be. And it's amazing because it gets more wonderful. If I'm going to, let's say, spend the day with a friend or my granddaughter, I will say, wow, my day with my granddaughter today is going to be so amazing, so joyful, so giggly fun. We're going to have the best day ever. And it's amazing when you put out that intentions. So back to miracles. Oh, the pearls. Let's talk about the pearls real quick. The reason why I put the pearls on is because, you know, when we're out there sharing and teaching, and everybody is sharing and teaching because every human being is a teacher. Every human being is a student. No one is better than the other. I am not better than anyone else out there, even someone who's homeless or even someone who's having a medical issue. I am not better than them. We are all great. We are all magnificent. We can all channel. We can all get messages from the Ascended Masters. It's a matter of allowing and exercising that muscle. The more you communicate with the angels, the stronger you're going to hear them. The more you listen to your gut, your higher self, the more you're going to hear. Some people, when you first start doing this, you might hear a word or you might get yes or no's. But the more you exercise this gift, the more you'll get sentences and paragraphs. It's like going to the gym. You know, when you go to the gym and you exercise your body, after a couple of weeks, you start getting some definition, you start getting some tone. Well, it's the same thing with your gifts. You know, everybody can hear, everybody has a soul song. Every living thing has a soul song. And since we're down to less than 2 minutes, let's quickly fine-tune our heart soul song. So take your left hand, place it on your navel. Take your right hand and place it on your heart chakra. Now you can om or you can ah 6 times. Ah, 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 ah.
90 seconds.
Ah, ah. It's good to fine-tune your heart soul song every 14 days. And that is so that your heart soul song is vibrating at its best and fullest potential, and so that you are attracting and creating
60 seconds.
From your highest form. Remember, your heart is your largest organ in your body, and what you project and feel from your heart is what you're going to manifest and create. I would like to thank everyone on Blog Talk. Thank you for the caller that called in today. Bless you, bless you, bless you. You can find me on www.geneofdivinehealing.com. I'm here every Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Google Plus and YouTube Blog Talk at 10:30. Remember, you are magnificent. You are divine. You are powerful. Never let anyone take your power away. And if you do, breathe it back in 7 times. Breathe your power in 7 times and re-own your power. God bless you. Namaste. Aho. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. In all our Google and Blog Talk and in all our Google and YouTube listeners, thank you. Remember, you are divine love. And during these times, remember how powerful you are. Breathe in your power. Breathe in your I am present. And rock yourself with love. Look in the mirror. Tell yourself how amazing you are. How proud of you are. How hard you have worked to get to where you are today. And enjoy yourself. Goodbye. See you next week.